Hello and welcome back to the Multi to One podcast. I'm Erin.
I'm Jess.
And hopefully if you can tell, the audio quality has improved. We are back in the studio today.
Yeah, the better one. We've never been in this one for a podcast recording. Normally we're upstairs where it's really bad, really quiet, really echoey.
Yeah.
People clapping, doing their thing.
But this one has soundproofing, which I'm really happy about. But it's also the last time we'll actually be in these studios.
Yeah, we got our own.
We have our own private studio now, thankfully. So that means you won't hear anybody like cutting about outside, hopefully. My friend made the studio, so they don't really know much about podcasting, and I really, really hope they've done us justice here.
So I think they would have, though.
Yeah, you're dropping out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm literally eating the mic now.
Genuinely, I could just... There we go. Little forehead kiss for everybody. So we obviously took a really long break after our Michael Schumacher, our Lewis Hamilton, our Multi to One and Bro series episodes. But that was worth it because everything we're about to talk about today has happened in the past 2 months.
Yeah, we're back, baby.
We are so back. So I just want to start this episode by saying a quick, well, not a quick goodbye, but a proper goodbye to Logan Sargent for leaving racing entirely. You would have done so good in the European Le Mans series. I know you would have. You're a very talented driver. You were just given a horrible car.
Yeah, literally.
I am a part of the Sarge Nation Defence Squad. I will stand by that to the day I die. And coming from the feeder series, Christian Mansell, our amazing Aussie, has unfortunately left racing altogether, stepping away from Formula 2.
Yeah, it's so sad.
I'm actually quite sad about that because I'm attending Barcelona this year and I made a bunch of little Christian Mansell bracelets because it's a Formula 2 and Formula 3 weekend as well as an F1 weekend. And the next morning, right after I made them, I opened Twitter to see Christian Mansell's post saying that he's stepping away.
You've got really bad luck with just like...
drivers in general. Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo, Logan Sargent. Yeah, because I don't think I've actually told this story in this podcast.
Maybe not.
The day Logan Sargent was dropped from Williams Racing was the day I actually bought my Logan Sargent hat. Which, okay, cheers, James. But I remember it was in the middle of me checking out the news was announced because it came up on my dad's Sky Sports on his iPad as we were ordering it, and I just like stared at him and he stared at me and he just went, well, you're bad luck when it comes to buying merch, aren't you? And I'm like,
yeah, just don't buy any like...
I'm going to buy an absolute ton of Charles Leclerc merch now.
I'm going to buy Lando merch and I'm going to hope that I have worse luck than you.
Obviously, I'd say I do it. This is just jokes, guys. We do equally respect Charles and Lando as drivers.
I love Lando.
However, I was a Carlando girly back in like 2019, 2020. They are like still my go-to duo. Speaking of retired drivers, Daniel Ricciardo, I have a bone to pick with you.
Like, oh my God, mate. You can't post stories with a racing boot in it and it not be related.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I get he made like a showy joke with it, but like, dog, I was so convinced you were coming back. I phoned Jess hyperventilating, telling her, look at Daniel's Instagram, look at Daniel's Instagram, look at Daniel's Instagram, like absolute psychopath. She
actually did, and it's just rosé. Now, as much as I want the rosé, right, but it's not here yet because I
have actually messaged the DR3 Wines team twice now because I'm desperate for a bottle of Rick Red. DR3, please hit me up, hook a sister up, right? And I will read out the text. So, I messaged them on the 30th of October 2024 saying, please, when are y'all going to be shippable to the UK? We are desperate. And they messaged me back November 1st saying, hey Cherry, we hear you. Cherry, online alias, used to use that because there's a lot of reasons, but I just found it funny. It's a cute name.
It is cute.
And they're like, hey Cherry, we hear you. Thanks so much for the message. At the moment, DR3 wines are only available in Australia, Canada, and the United States. Fingers crossed we make our way over to you at some point. Cheers, the DR3 team. I left it at that for a little while. I left it at that for 18 days. 8 days I left it for. Messaged them on the 19th of November, replied to one of their stories saying, devastated in Scottish. And they come back within 15 minutes, bang on 15 minutes of a response time, by the way. Good on them.
They've got a good team.
They do have it's Daniel Ricciardo, of course. She's got a brilliant team, right?
True.
And they were like, we hear you. We're not over in Scotland just yet, but we're working on it. Cheers, the DR3 team. Now, if the DR3 team are listening, or if Daniel Ricciardo's listening, which he's obviously not, let's be for real here. Listen, a girl can dream, right? Hook a sister up. We probably will have a link tree on by the time this is out, and we'll have our personal ones on, so you have my Instagram. So just
Danny, I love rosé.
I love red and white wine. Hook a sister up, please. Please.
Please.
Yeah, like we and plus it would look really cute in my little bottle collection, because I have like a little collection of like, I guess, Formula One themed bottles, because I've got my McLaren Jack Daniels as well.
I'm getting a shelf, right? And it's going to have, so I've got 2 Lego cars already. It's going to have every single Lego car. I've got the Charles Leclerc collector's car thingy. I have some more like mini Lego cars. I've got...
By the collector's cars, we mean like the little 1 to 43 times scale of you've got
Yep.
SF23?
I think it's a 23.
Yeah, because I've got the RB19, the Vegas livery, by the way, which we got that at a rally event in Knock Hill.
Oh my god. We're going to some car event and motorbike event in April. And
thank you, Knock Hill Circuit. You've been amazing.
Lots of love, mate, honestly.
Yous are freezing.
Absolutely
however,
diabolical and hard to get to if you don't drive.
We were like £32 in total for like taxis there and back because Uber wasn't working.
I mean, it's 16 each. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Still a lot though.
Still a lot.
That's why I'm hoping like Amy joins us for the next one.
I do. Yeah. So because
Rox said she.
Rox would. Okay, that's brilliant.
So that would put our price down even.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I was taking a drink. It is. I'm sweating right now. It is so warm in here.
Like, over the weekend it was like what 15 degrees.
It's 15 degrees.
Okay. To the UK, it's hot, right?
Yeah, like, I'm going to be so for real. In, like, Scotland, anything above 10 degrees, tops off, beer gardens type of weather, right? That's what it is here.
It's been so warm, classified as warm.
It's been UK classified as warm. It's brilliant.
And then you get to today, we're back in college for the first time ever on a Monday, by the way. I don't know what, this is diabolical, right?
Did we not? No, we never, I used to be in a Mondays in my old course, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never been on a Monday a day in my life since I left high school, and that was... a very long time ago.
Yeah.
That makes me sound old. I am not.
Yeah, it's fine.
You can leave at like 16 here, and I'm pretty sure.
I left at 15 because I was like just like right in the cut-off date.
I think, because I left halfway through 5th, so.
I left in 4th year. I left, my final day was the day of study leave. I only came in for my exams and then I just never showed face again.
We never got study leave.
For exams? Because
my exam season was during COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Or like just after. So
Mine was 2022?
Mine was
2023. I was 2023 exam season, yeah.
Was it 2020? Wait, hold on. So I started high school 2017, right? 2018 was S2. 2019 was S3. 2020 was S4.
So 2021. Yeah, you would still be in COVID then.
2021 was my exam season. And then, okay, maybe I do sound old. Okay.
It's girl,
fine. I'm only 19, guys.
Yeah, and I'm 17.
I turned 20 in 2 months.
Do you want to know what's really funny? Every time Jess gets annoyed about Ferrari, I will just remind her that the year I was born was the last time Ferrari won a World Drivers' Championship. Thank you, Kimi Räikkönen. Speaking of Kimi Räikkönen, this is not on our notes, by the way, but I seen a comment on a TikTok of Kimi and Robin at a karting track, right?
Yeah.
And one of the comments said, "Can't wait for Ice Cube to join Formula One." I think I actually sent you an Amy it because it was like, it was so like out of context, and someone replied, "What do you mean? He's a rapper?" And I felt so bad. I like genuinely almost commented back, being like, "Hey, no, they're talking about Robin, little Robin Räikkönen."
Yeah, Ice Cube.
Oh my god!
Oh jeez,
little Ice Cube, Ice Cube and Iceman. Oh, that's actually kind of
so cute.
But do you want to as we're mainly Formula One based? Something happened in the MotoGP world recently,
and Guys, we will cover other topics of motorsport.
Yeah.
We promise.
We promise. We're just mainly Formula 1.
Yeah, but we do watch other ones.
Yeah. I'm a very big MotoGP fan. I'm
Same.
a Valentino Rossi girly all the way, and I hate the fact I need to say this man's name at this, because I'm a Valentino Rossi fan.
Would you like me to say it?
No, I'll say it. Max Verstappen and Marc Marquez have the same amount of podiums and wins as each other now, which is
Ew.
terrifying to think about.
I'm a Valentino. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Jesus. Anyway, what were you saying there,
I'm a
Jess?
Valentino Rossi.
Yeah, we are
Oh.
very Team Rossi over here. But it's okay, because I think that's actually a great achievement. I think Marc Marquez is very, very talented.
Yeah.
I do really think that. I just think his egos are really bad. Anyway,
Anyway, I love Max Verstappen.
yeah, we love Maxie. We do love Max.
Love Max.
We do love Max Verstappen.
Speaking of Max Verstappen, Erin, F175.
Oh my god,
poor
he
guy,
did not want to be there.
That poor man, honestly. Like,
I do take my hat off to Jack Whitehall for managing to make the George Russell beef so funny.
I love Jack Whitehall.
I love him. He's so funny
he was
as a
so
host.
class that whole night.
Dare I say, get him as a Sky Sports pundit now?
Oh, please, I beg.
Please. Or
Like,
Daniel, get it.
Oh, get Danny in, mate.
Could you imagine those two doing a stand-up comedy show together, Daniel Ricciardo and Jack Whitehall?
Throw in Alex Albon as well.
Oh my god,
I
that
feel
would
like
be
he would work.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Albon has like the British humour, so does Jack, and obviously Daniel has like... Right, this is going to sound really strange, right? But we have listeners from Denmark, by the way. Sorry, guys, just get blinded by the sun.
Jesus Christ, here comes
We
his
have
son.
listeners from Denmark, by the way.
Hello,
Hello.
my friends.
So basically, this is going to sound really weird, but Australia, the UK, and honestly, the Netherlands all have very similar humour.
Yeah,
It is self-deprecative and it is hilarious.
I'm sarcastic.
It's,
hello.
We are sarcastic, we're self-deprecating. It is so funny.
So good.
It's brilliant. And I do think Jack Whitehall... Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. I have a stutter, okay? I have a speech impediment, guys.
Yeah.
I think having Jack Whitehall as the host instead of like an actual Sky Sports pundit was such a shout, because like he made it funny. He actually made it entertaining.
Yeah.
Can I just take a second real quick, right? Williams Racing. Who chose the song?
It's so... Oh my god.
What's Up Danger? What a tune.
Their whole intro thing was so good.
Majestic.
See,
I
like-
really wish we had the Crip Walk though from Albon and Sainz.
Can I just say, even Sauber's one was good.
Sauber have such a beautiful car. I think my top three have to be Williams, Sauber, and I'm going to call them Toro Rosso because I don't know what name we're on. Toro Rosso.
V-Carb
Is it V-Carb?
or
Because
Racing Bulls?
I think it's just Racing Bulls now. Oh, jeez. I'm still calling them Toro Rosso.
Yeah, really.
I don't care. I'm like Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso calls him Alpha Tauri, for God's sake, right? Let me go further back.
That's what I call them as well.
Yeah, I only call them Toro Rosso because I've got the cargos. Like, let a girl dream, you know?
I liked Williams, Sauber and Ferrari.
Of course you did.
And I hated McLaren's, right? I'm going to be here and I'm going to say it right now. There was too much. It was just too much. It ruined it.
Well, forgive us for the fact that we won our Constructors' Championship.
Yeah,
like,
you are too happy about that, mate.
when was the last time you won a bloody Constructors? Lewis Hamilton's first world title was your Constructors. I really suggest you pipe down on that, though.
Oh, also, doesn't feel right seeing Lewis in red.
It doesn't.
It feels wrong. Like, as a Ferrari fan, right, I'm a little Tifosi. I hate
Like
to break
Fossey,
it to
more
you.
like.
No.
I
I
see
like
some
the
of y'all
team in
on Twitter, by the
general.
way. Y'all need to like pipe down.
Oh, genuinely,
Um,
please, I beg. But no, I'm a Tifosi through and through, right?
Yeah.
Big Ferrari fan, always have been. Even back in the Seb and Kimi days.
Oh, I miss Simi so much. What a duo.
My loves. Anyway. Yeah, I
It
forgot.
doesn't feel
Oh, yeah, it
right
doesn't feel
seeing
right.
Lewis in red. It feels so weird. I guess I'm just so used to seeing him in Mercedes.
Yeah, it's just odd. Like, you look at the billboards and stuff that are plastered around now, and you're
Yeah,
like,
there's 3 of them in my area. There's one of Lewis, one of Max, and one of Lando. I was doing food deliveries with my mum yesterday, right? And I asked her, hey, can we stop at this specific spot on the way home because I want to get a photo of the Lando billboard. I got one of Max's and I got one of Lewis's. I want to complete the Trinity here. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. So you can imagine seeing me hanging out the passenger side of my mum's car with my phone out, taking a video and photos of this billboard as we're driving by at like 25 miles an hour. God bless my mother for actually doing that. Because
No,
we had such a stressful day Sunday. We just wanted to go home, and she still did it, and I really do appreciate that from my mum. So speaking of cargo fast, Drive to Survive was out on Friday.
It was definitely interesting. I loved the Monaco episode, like getting to see that in depth of who would have thought I loved the Monaco
Sorry guys,
episode,
I actually like rolled my eyes by accident. I'm so sorry. I love Charles.
Who would have thought I loved the Monaco episode, guys? No, but I liked seeing him and Fred.
Yeah, that was
Like,
actually really cute.
It was really cute. And Fred saying in an interview he's never watched Drive to Survive, but he heard us an episode of Charles and Monaco, so he's
It's
gonna
so
watch it.
cute.
I also loved Singapore's episode.
Singapore's episode. See if they're gonna keep making Drive to Survive, make more episodes like that.
Yeah, until
Or-
the end, cut the end off. That
Or
was
make it team media. Let the drivers vlog on the team YouTube channels.
yeah, I miss that.
I need a Carlos Sainz get ready
Do you
with
know
me.
what? I miss the McLaren stuff. Like so bad. Netflix are.
Do you know what I really miss? And this is a blast from the past for a lot of y'all. I miss McLaren tuned so much.
Oh my god!
I was talking to my friend Connor. Now my friend Connor is not a Formula 1 fan, but he has watched every single episode of McLaren tuned because it was in his grand's house. He had like the DVDs, and I'm like, oh my god. But sometimes whenever especially during winter break, I rewatched every single episode of McLaren tuned so many times.
As you should.
I loved it. It's so entertaining for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you wouldn't expect it because it's a Formula 1 cartoon from one team. And it's like, no. Have you seen some of the memes that have came out of this? The DRS button just exploding Lewis out the car. Like, it is brilliant. The Jensen tweeting during the G-Force thing.
Yeah.
Some of these are absolutely golden when it comes to writing. Sorry guys, Jess is just yawning.
You've ruined it. There's nothing worse than a yawn getting ruined.
But yeah, I think Drive to Survive was a bit dodgy. When
Singapore's episode.
Singapore's episode flawless, right?
No,
Apart
until
from the
the
panic
end.
attack.
That should not have been filmed. I don't
See
like,
when the wags are stepping in telling you do not film
and they've shut
the
the door
in your
right?
face and you're filming.
Like I get the one you want to film the behind the scenes, you want to film what really goes on, but I think there's a limit to that. See someone having a panic attack where his girlfriend shut the door. Right?
Yeah.
They've shut it. Leave
And
them alone.
having borderline heat stroke as well. That is disgusting on Netflix's behalf.
Yeah.
Like that's too far. That is several boundaries of privacy being broken. And I understand you're a docuseries, right? They're a bit blurred when it comes to like privacy. However, there's common sense, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't be doing that.
But apart from that, the Singapore episode was amazing.
Singapore episode, brilliant, right? Me and Alex Albon use the same toothbrush, and I giggled. I actually started giggling and texted the group chat being like, "Oh my god, guys, how the heck?" I literally found this out for like a 30-second clip because I looked at the clip, and then I went to the bathroom, and I was like, "Hold on a second," like looking at my toothbrush, like me and Alex Albon, okay. Dogs got taste, man. Those toothbrushes are brilliant.
Keep ruining every yawn.
I'm sorry.
It's just like it's stuck.
Also, sorry for the sniffles, guys. I promise I am not doing recreationals. I'm recovering from being ill. But
I'm also ill, guys.
on an even worse note, I don't want to get a cease and desist, but the FIA.
Hello, Pookies.
Get back to my email, please. Thank you. But the swearing ban.
Swearing ban. Rally drivers already got it.
Yeah, that was.
And they don't even get paid. Like, okay, like F1 drivers, some of them are on like 70 million.
Max is on 70
Right,
million.
and that's not including any sponsorships or any media they do outside of it.
Yeah.
So you look at that and you're like, okay, 10k to them. Sure.
Pocket change, right? That's
Right?
like a fiver.
You look at a rally driver, was it a 30k fine, has to pay 10 within 48 hours. It's
That's
a bit,
disgusting on the FIA's behalf. And it's like,
like,
I think Gordon Ramsay said it best, and I can't believe I'm actually saying that. They are athletes in a high pressure environment risking their lives for 2 to 3 hours a week,
Yeah.
going through so much pressure, so much stress. Yeah, they are going to swear. Like, I understand not doing it in the press conferences, right? But I think Max said a good thing as well.
Understand if it's directed.
Yeah.
See if I'm like, oh, F you.
Yeah.
Right? I have to censor myself. This feels wrong.
Sorry, guys.
But if I'm like, oh, yeah, F you, then yeah, sure. But see if I'm going like, oh, like F this car.
Yeah.
Like, I can target. I feel like it's okay to just say it as long as it's not directed as an insult.
I think, was it Max that said this? We are from, like, if you're from another country and you're from a country that swearing is so normalised, it is going to be a part of your vocabulary.
Especially if it's not your first language,
exactly.
Right?
Like, what is the first thing you're taught by one of your friends who speaks a second language? You're taught all the swear words first.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like,
I was taught Polish swear words.
I can swear in Spanish. I can swear in Italian. I can swear in Swedish.
That's a mental one. I can swear in Dutch a little bit. I am actually learning Dutch because it's going to help with my CV.
I'm doing Italian, guys. Surprise,
Fratelli
surprise.
d'Italia.
I can sing the whole national anthem.
That's the Ferrari fan curse, guys.
Yeah, it just comes with the job.
Yeah, on a better note, as International Women's Day was Saturday, because I remember I got my nails done on Saturday. I go, fresh set. Susie Wolf is running for FIA president.
Let's go, my queen.
I think it would be brilliant to have Susie on there.
Get Susie in.
Because, for starters, she's competent.
Literally,
right?
That's all that has to be
She has
said.
a brain cell, like a single brain cell, and understands the stress of being an F1 driver, right? And the only problem is that Toto would have to step down.
Oh.
That is the only issue with
I didn't even think about that.
Toto would have to step down because they two are married and it's like a whole like bias thing.
I don't want Toto to step down.
Who do you think would replace Toto if he stepped down? I think it would be Bono.
Yeah, mate.
I think it would be Bono.
That's perfect. Get Bono.
It's Hammer time, guys.
It's Hammer time. I'm going to miss that, you know. Like, I was never, like...
I have never been a big Mercedes fan. I will admit that. Never been a big Mercedes fan, right?
Neither was I.
I was always, if I was watching it and I had to support, like, say from like, take like 2016, right? I would always have been a Nico Rosberg supporter. I was never ever really a big fan of Lewis Hamilton. Even to this day, I'm still not. But like, that's my own opinion. Okay, LH cult go cry.
Guys, mine moved. My opinion changed.
Yeah,
I had no choice in the matter. It kind of just got brought onto me.
Yeah, but then you said yourself when Carlos left Ferrari, you'd like him more, and you actually have.
But I think it's because it's unmedia trained Carlos.
I love unmedia trained Carlos.
Because I loved him before he came to Ferrari. So I think it's genuinely Ferrari's fault.
Ferrari PR trained the funny out of the man.
If I could get on PR trained Charles, it'd be over for me.
Lockdown streams.
I know, I loved it. It was so fun.
Oh my god, I have never looked so good. That is one of my biggest
I
vocal stunts.
Look perfect.
I look perfect. I'm actually like actioning it out. Like,
perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm cutting out.
Yeah, because you keep fucking laying back. So, International Women's Day was Saturday as we're filming. We are currently filming on the 10th of March. Monday, the first race weekend before Australia.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm so excited. But I just want to say a very big thank you to every single woman in motorsport.
You're all queens.
Yours are amazing. Whether you're a fan, an engineer, mechanics, pit lane crew, hospitality, team principals.
Driver
as well. Anything, right? You are making this sport so much better every single day, and we love you.
Making it more inclusive, and we love you all for it, especially in a male-dominated field.
In the words of Laura Winter, we are here and we're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
We're gonna be here. That's like...
Yeah, we're here for good, guys.
We're gonna stay here. Like, that's gonna happen. But on a less positive note, some stuff has came out about the Red Bull work environment.
Now, guys, firstly, all I'm going to say is I have the original document that got.
That's not what we're talking about just yet. We're talking about that's the next one.
Okay, I'll wait.
I'm referring to the not safe for work videos being played in the pit lane.
Oh yeah. So
extreme.
is it Callum that came out with it?
I think it was Callum.
Yeah. So if everyone saw,
Everyone's seen it.
Callum's came out to say about how inappropriate videos were played as a prank on a team member's laptop or computer.
In the middle of the pit lane.
Yeah, like in the paddock, which obviously inappropriate.
It wasn't even like the pit lane in general, it was the pit wall.
Yeah, like
anyone could have looked over and seen that. That is disgusting.
Yeah.
And I think, and the way he was going about it made me feel a bit uncomfortable, because it was like, you're acting like it is a joke. It is not a joke. It is workplace sexual harassment.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's like, I can see where...
There's so many lines
I can see where it would be a joke if it was just your mate in your mate's house.
Yeah.
Chilling, right? Like, or like somewhere like that. Not in a professional workplace environment where you've got loads of other like team members and other teams and like staff members. FIA can see it.
The FIA can see that, dog. That is not a good idea.
Like, yeah, that's that.
It is pretty gross, and he's been using it to promote his book, which I think is horrible to go around.
I ain't buying that. Sorry.
Speaking of horrendous Red Bull allegations, Christian Horner's getting sued again.
Okay, now I can speak.
We have seen the document.
I have the original source of the document from a friend.
Who shall not be named for legal reasons.
Yeah, who got it from a friend who was part of the media at the time when it all got emailed out. So I do have that. It's
why is it the start of the past 2 years something has went wrong with this? Christian Horner.
Oh, Red Bull.
Take a break, man.
Bless Red Bull.
But it's like, so apparently there was originally a settlement being like brought up to the courts from Red Bull Racing / Christian Horner, I think. I don't know all the details because not all the details are public of this lawsuit, right?
Yeah.
But the victim or the person who like called him out rejected the settlement and is now suing Christian Horner.
As they should.
Now, we're meant to be unbiased. However, we can all agree when there's allegations about someone, you kind of got to like...
You got to
believe
the victim until they're proven wrong.
Yeah.
And personally... We've saw the document.
We've seen the document.
So, unless it's
Rocket Powered Mohawk has seen that document.
Like, see, unless it's like fully amazingly edited, then yeah. Also, the fact that it's happening in 2026, British media have been banned from reporting on it.
Yeah.
Which is sus.
That is a bit weird. Why are you not allowed to?
I mean, I can see why. Due to like a professional standpoint.
Yeah, professional standpoint, yeah.
And if they're in the environment, they don't want to be adding that. They want Christian to still do his job.
Yeah.
Because like, at the end of the day...
To be fair, right? Apart from all of this, he is a class team principal.
Like, yeah,
I will give him that. He's brilliant at his job.
He's done amazing. And
see, if my hair goes flat from these headphones, I'm actually going to cry. I just fixed my curl pattern last night, guys. And I swear to God, if these... fall flat, I will just start sobbing.
True.
Another lawsuit that's came out recently, Felipe Massa's lawsuit against the 2008 championship will be taken to court this fall.
Yep. It'll be interesting.
Why am I actually kind of excited?
Yeah, I wanna
what would happen? Would Lewis just like go back to like a 6-time world champion? Would his championship be taken off him?
I suppose so, right? Like, realistically. But at the same time, like, he's already got that record, like...
He's already got the record broke, yeah.
I don't know what would happen. Maybe he would get, like, compensated or something. Maybe they both get
I think the compensation would be he gets the championship title. Twitter is going to be insane after this.
I want to see how it'll play out. You never know. Maybe he'll lose it and then it'll just be
I'm actually kind of excited for this because I think Felipe Massa, very talented driver, genuinely should have been a world champion. I think Felipe Massa was so talented. He was world championship material several times.
Yeah.
And his team just fumbled the bag. Rip, bro. Sorry. Felipe Massa, you're a goat. Did you see during the Braun documentary, by the way, he still has the helmet?
Yeah.
Like, and he's still got... Linda! Anyway, yeah, he's still got the helmet from like, and he still kept the bloods on the helmet from the injury. That, I would think I would burn the helmet.
You would never see me in that helmet. Like,
No,
that helmet.
I'd have it like, you know the way Senna's helmet was gifted to Lewis and like the little helmet case?
Yeah.
I'd have it in one of them, just like in the middle of my living room. Being like,
I survived this.
I survived, and have like photos of like the ambulance carrying me away.
Like photos of the crash, photos of...
Rubens Barrichello phoning me afterwards, like a screenshot. Like, what is he up to now, Rubens Barrichello?
Actually, I don't know. He's one of the few people that I just don't keep up to date.
I thought he died.
Yeah, wait.
This is gonna sound really bad.
I'll do some mid-podcast research.
See, until like, I think it was, when was it? It was either when I watched the Braun GP documentary for the first time. Actually, no, it was Brazil 2024. I thought
he literally did an interview about Senna racing Schumacher 2024.
Yeah, he's still alive. He was interviewed at Brazil.
Oh, yes. Oh my god.
And that's how I found out he was still alive.
He has 2 children.
Yeah, I know he's got 2 kids. Isn't one of them like a racer?
3 grandchildren?
Isn't one of his kids a
2
racer?
grandchildren. Wait, no. I don't know, guys. 2 parents.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not
One of his
kids.
One of his kids is a racer with Mick Schumacher.
Yeah,
They race in the same. They race in endurance. I seen the photo of it, and it was like a TikTok. Y'all are really allergic to happiness on that app, by the way.
Literally,
it was.
Stop making me sob.
It was To Like Him by Tyler the Creator, and it was a photo of Barrichello's son. I have forgot his name. I am so sorry. And Mick Schumacher. And right after it, when it comes to the "Do I look like him" part, it's a photo of Rubens Barrichello and Michael Schumacher at the unveiling of their season's Ferrari.
We talk about this for a minute, okay, before I go insane.
Right. Go on.
Right. That tribute to Michael. Guys, I sobbed. I was fully in tears. I texted Erin. I was like, I'm tears.
Yeah, she started crying. I just sat there in silence. I had to like sit there and like alone with my thoughts.
I'm a Michael galley.
Yeah, I'm more of a Vettel girl.
And I'm a Vettel. I went Michael, Seb, Charles. Okay,
Yeah.
you can see the pan line here, right?
Ferrari.
But
Who was it for me growing up? It was Jensen, Weber, Ricardo,
that makes so much sense.
Carlos.
Yeah.
That's such a strange lineup.
Mm.
Well, technically it's Jensen, Weber, Ricardo, Lando, which makes more sense when you think about it, because Jensen and Lando are like so interlinked with each other. This is going to sound really daft, but like you see the similarities in them.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like from the people thought you'd never win a Grand Prix to like Lando no wins, everything like that all
that
lines
means we're
up.
getting a world championship some point. We have to.
Was it not like, it was literally, so Jensen won in 2008, didn't he?
Yeah.
His first race in 2008.
Maybe 2028 then.
No. Jensen won the championship in 2009. Lando Norris is going to be the 2025 world champion.
2029.
No. Jess,
No.
let me cook here, right? So if Jensen won his first race in 2008. Like possibly, I really don't remember. I was literally a child, right? I was just born. It was a Hungarian Grand Prix. I remember it, and Jensen won the championship the year after in 2009 with Braun GP. Lando Norris wins in Miami in 2024 for the first time.
2006, mate.
2006. Damn it! So it's the 2028 World Championship. Damn, bro! I had such a good theory.
But I've lost my whole train of thought now.
So basically, Lando was the world champion this year. Cry.
No.
By the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast. Lineups between. I'm trying to see if I can have it. Vettel. I'm checking my notes app. Yeah. I have an entire table in my phone of the common ground between Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen. Like, I'll tell you the common ground first. I've got the ages of first race win, both the 2 youngest drivers, age of first championship win, first Red Bull teammate nationality, championships at Red Bull, languages including native tongue, and championship rival nationalities. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They are all very similar.
Yeah.
So
Same world championship
titles. This is so scary because I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Both had first Red Bull teammates being Australians. Both had English and Australian championship rivals. 4 championships. Both speak German, Dutch, and English. And both being respectively 24 and 23 at the age of their first championship wins. The amount of common ground between these two is horrifying.
Yeah.
But it's like, you look at so many drivers and they either physically look like a driver, like another driver, like Franco Colapinto and Ayrton Senna is one of the biggest ones for me.
Charles Leclerc, Jules Bianchi.
I will start crying if you mention that boy's name, right? Jules as well was another driver that I did fall in love with when I was young. I was such a Jules girly growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Always, it took me, how long has it been? 9-10 years to be able to afford to buy a Marussia top, and it is my pride and joy to this day. And one of my friends is trying to swap it with me for a signed Mark Webber hat, and I'm like, no, you can't get this off me now. That is my Marussia top.
Oh, I remember the point of this whole thing.
Yeah.
It was because we were talking about sad edits, and I brought up the Michael tribute.
Yeah.
Because it keeps coming up on my TikTok, right?
And she
it's
keeps reposting it, and I keep crying.
It's the ones where it's Michael, no, it's Mick with Seb, and then it pans to like Michael with Seb, like older
I remember
race of champions.
Red Bull Racing posted right after you sent me one of those edits, looking back at the 2010 Race of Champions.
No, I can't. It like breaks my heart.
I genuinely started crying. Like I don't even know what the hell was going on with me. I had literally just finished Drive to Survive. I was feeling a bit fragile after episode 8 as it was out with Daniel's goodbye.
I think so.
Yeah. By the way, Netflix users are absolute criminals for that. Jesus Christ Almighty. Right? I'm sitting there. There's like voice note evidence of me and like genuine tears over the fact that he drank whiskey instead of wine at the like in the middle of the Netflix studio. And what was it he said? He was like, I don't have a race to prepare for. I don't know if you've heard the notice. And I generally just started bawling my eyes out because like I don't know what made it worse. The fact that Daniel gets sacked 6 days after, not even 6, 5 days after my birthday. Because my birthday was the Singapore qualifying and Daniel was sacked on the Wednesday. So I'm sitting there like fully like hysterical.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, it was so, there's a video of me crying in an Aldi car park in my mum's car.
Oh my God, wait, I think I've saw that.
Yeah, I sent you it. I sent it to our group chat. I'm in my little Red Bull hoodie with my Lando Norris nails and I'm like, Daniel.
Oh, live, laugh, love, Ricardo.
Also, Free Prints has been an absolute god.
Oh, I love them.
Free Prints and Pinterest are the greatest things to ever come to fangirl culture. Sorry guys, I've just butted the table with the back of my ankle. Oh my God.
It's like a razor scooter core.
Genuinely felt like a razor scooter. That was so painful.
Oh my God, I can like still feel it if you like think about it. You can still
that's a traumatic feeling. We
is.
apologise to everybody who has had that experience.
I'm so sorry,
just,
guys.
Re-traumatized.
Yeah.
But another thing I want to talk about before we even like get to our like proper predictions. Carlos Sainz, what have you been cooking at Williams?
Tested? Hello? That was insane. I've never saw Williams so high.
Me neither.
In like years.
Fastest overall in the weekend. Could you imagine if he was just sandbagging that entire weekend?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Carlos Sainz 2025 world champion, please.
Could you imagine bring Williams to the top again?
That's his goal.
I honestly, I believe in him.
I fully believe in him.
Like, we remember seeing them, like, post-season testings where he was tearing that car
He had those engineers rebuilding that car like they messed up an IKEA flat pack.
Like, he's memorised fully the Ferrari, like, car, and he's went, right.
Because here's the thing, right? What Ferrari seemed to forget when they signed Lewis instead of Carlos, they lost a strategist, an engineer, and a driver all in one.
Mm-hmm. But then they did gain,
7 championships.
7 championships, 13 years of experience.
Not 13 years.
12.
17 years. His rookie season was the year I was born as well. Do you know how terrifying that is? I'm the same age as Lewis Hamilton's career, guys.
I don't
know how to feel about that one.
I don't even know whose I am. To be fair, I don't think I am anyone's.
When were you born to that?
5.
2005. I think you were Kimi Räikkönen's debut.
Potentially.
Essentially,
I know
I'm
that
gonna do a
I know
better-
Fernando won.
Fernando
my
was
year.
Fernando was the world championship winner that year. Bring back the bunny ear celebration, please.
I love
do that
Nando.
all the time. I'm gonna start posing for photos like
Come
that.
on, Nando with Adrian again.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
I
need
want to see
keep that
Aston
card
Martin
there.
cook. I need to see Nando back up.
Who debuted in 2005? Who debuted F1 in 2005? There we go. You're the same age as the entirety of Red Bull Racing. Do y'all know how insane that is?
Well, they turned 20 this year, guys.
Wild.
Yeah, I turned 20 in 2 months.
Oh my god, this little Funko Pop on the keys looks a bit like Max.
Yeah, I was going to say it when I picked it up earlier. I was like,
It
"Whoa."
looks like Max Verstappen. Hi, Pookie.
Anyways, guys,
No, it's from Fallout.
last formal
Formal podcast in the studio, like the college
Yeah.
studio. So I would actually like to come in here and say who is getting pole and who is winning Australia, because we're back, guys.
You know what?
Please don't say Jack Doohan, I will cry.
Absolutely not.
Sorry, y'all, we got
You know
like
what?
beef with the rookies.
I'm going Oscar.
Oscar. Okay.
I need this home race. Like, I'm not even a McLaren fan, but I love Oscar.
Have
I
you
need
seen
this.
how many bloody home races he has? He's been adopted by Charles.
I know, what is it on Twitter? It was Oscar, Jack, Piastri, Leclerc, Verstappen.
Yeah, we seen that one because apparently he was just adopted by Max as well.
Verstappen.
Oh god. By the way, some of these duo names really do be sounding like AO3 fan fiction ship names, and I'm like,
like,
can I help y'all? Like,
Verstappen's such a... They were on, like, the top...
Yeah, they were in the top 100 AO3.
I think it was top 50.
Yeah, they were like 47th. Y'all are wild.
That's insane.
Like, y'all are insane. Like,
'Cause
genuinely.
We looked at it when it came out and I was like, whoa, wait, I know that.
Verstappen scored higher than Ghost Riley X Reader, by the way.
Oh my god.
That's a
insanity.
wild statement to say out loud.
Yeah.
Like, but Koenig still scored higher than both of them.
Of course.
By the way, so I think we're gonna get Oscar pole. Jack Doohan's gonna come back with a vengeance, crash into Oscar. No Ozzy can win, and we're gonna get a Carlos Sainz. I had a dream that happened.
You know what, I'm going to ask Rox. Rox can, like, when Rox dreams about stuff, they come true. It's horrible.
You're just gonna ask her a dream about an Oscar Piastri.
No, it's either Oscar or Charm. Like,
please, can you manifest?
like just manifest, like,
no, but
some sort of Ferrari. Maybe.
It was such a wild dream. I don't think I've been that confused since the dream about my dad and Ayrton Senna and Joe Bianchi.
That's such a funny dream.
I'm going to talk about this dream on this podcast because I am still baffled to this day. So my dad was a casual Formula One fan, right? He grew up, he was watching the Schumacher days, right? When I was born, he was watching like the Schumacher, like Kimi Räikkönen era, right? That GOAT Ferrari era. And my dad passed away in December, right? That's not important. That is kind of important, actually. I had a dream. I think it was like New Year's Eve, probably.
I had a dream. I got everything.
Shut up. But it was a dream, and it was my dad in a bar with Ayrton Senna, Jules Bianchi, and Bobby Lennox, right? That baffled me to begin with, right? Because my dad never watched F1 when it was Senna. He never watched it when Jules was like driving. And I just I thought about it the next morning. If they were like having a drink in the bar, and my main concern was the fact that my dad never drank beer.
No, that's literally what she texted me. She was
I told Jess, I was like, my dad never drank beer. My dad was a vodka and coke man. No, not vodka and coke, vodka and iron brew.
I'm like, that's the thing you're concerned
that's
about.
That's the thing I'm concerned about. The fact my dad is sitting there having a pint with Ayrton Senna in my dream.
Yeah, that's the thing she was concerned about. It was the beer.
Yeah, and then I had another dream about Senna, and I'm like, this is getting really... I keep having dreams about drivers, and I'm like, what is going on here? I had a dream I was clubbing with Daniel Ricciardo in Dubai.
That's so real.
I've never stepped foot in Dubai in my life. The only reason I knew it was a club in Dubai is because it's the same one the Tommy Fury allegation sparked from.
Oh my god.
Only reason I knew it was a club in Dubai.
Oh, that's so real though.
And I had one a little while ago up with go-kart with Max.
That would be so class. Like, get me there.
Absolutely not, mate. He would turn it into like 2016 him again. My nose just hit the mic and it like tickled me a bit. I'm gonna sneeze.
Gee.
Are you just scrolling Instagram now?
No.
She's actually just like she's playing games on her phone in the middle of this podcast.
My ADHD kicked in and I was like,
There's a difference between ADHD and just not wanting to be here.
no, I do want to be here.
Yeah.
And like, it just, my brain couldn't, I had to be doing something else.
Yeah, I do understand that. Okay, so you've got Oscar for a win. I've got Carlos for a win. Who's the constructors and who is the drivers champion this year?
Charles and Ferrari.
The delusion is strong, man.
Or you know
Jesus.
what? Max and Ferrari.
Okay.
Max and Ferrari.
Max and Ferrari, okay.
No, actually, no. Charles, I stand behind it. I'm not moving in silence. I give up.
Like Fosse core. I'm forever going to say that now. I think for me, I'm saying Carlos and Williams.
Half warm.
Is
Sorry.
Is it what? Mine's freezing. I love it.
Mine was opened like before we got on that train this morning.
Jesus Christ. I think I got this. Yeah, I got this before, like, when I was in City Market. I got that one. The guy in the shop, by the way, he always says hi to me. He always says good morning. And I'm like, hi.
He always remembers.
He
my
does.
Stuff. He's like, is it the same thing today? And I'm like, no.
No, I'm going to switch it up today, homeboy.
And I'm like, see that?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, we can't say it because we'll get community service. Call us Max Verstappen.
Actually, think about it. No, we were out of contract.
We are technically out of contract.
But I feel like we should. I like the contract.
I kind of like having the contract.
Monetization reasons.
Monetization? Brilliant, right? Sorry, guys. We are like broke college students. How much is actually in my bank account right now? I'm scared to look at this.
I'll check as well. We'll do a
Right,
comparison.
so currently in my bank account, it is Monday. I don't get paid until Friday. I have £4.70 in my bank account.
I've got £13.42 with 70p. So I've got £14, right?
Right.
Wednesday's train ticket, $6.80. Thursday's train ticket, $6.80. So I'm going to have nothing, but I get paid Friday.
That's fine. And we're not in on Friday anyway, so.
Yeah, so no more spoon strips. Thank the Lord.
Thank the high heavens. I always take it.
Like, as fun as they are, as fun as they are,
they get overstimulating really easily.
it's also the fact there's so much money, and I'd rather
buy Lego set.
Yeah, there's so much things I'd rather spend my money on, quite frankly. And for the fact I want to save up because we don't get paid over summer.
Yeah.
So I'd rather
we don't get paid over summer or like actual like school breaks, which is so annoying, by the way.
I get
you get paid over school breaks. I don't because I'm on EMA because I'm still under 18.
I'm on bursary. I'm chilling.
Yeah, you're on
Your
bursary.
3 bills due soon.
Yeah.
Go away.
She's been told of bills are due.
Not
I actually need
another
to pay
one.
my phone
No,
bill.
because I'm still to pay this month's Wi-Fi bill, right?
Oh, Jesus
and if next month's is
Christ.
already due soon, I'm going to cry.
Please, like, don't cry because I don't know what to do when people cry.
It's so bad. I'm like sitting there and like someone's in tears and I'm like, so.
Is that how you feel every time I send like a video of me like crying over a Daniel edit or something?
I'm just like, yep.
Yeah, okay, I feel you, but like, stop crying, please.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, like, genuinely, I have had so many breakdowns. I remember I got my free prints order, and I ordered Logan photos, because I have a little, like, I guess I'll call it my autism wall, where it's like a bunch of motorsports photos.
So do I. I have a corner.
Yeah, you've got cards, mate. She has stuck up a absolute
I'm removing
ton
them
of turbo. Are you taking them down?
because my mum wants me to repaint my whole room. So now all of them have to come down. But I'm also glad because I hate that wall.
Yeah.
I only did it to cover the holes in the wall.
I don't even... Did the cat headbutt it or something?
No.
No?
It was me.
I don't even want to question it.
No, I was trying to hang up things.
Oh, right.
And I've like messed it up.
Right.
But I need to repaint at least that corner first.
Yeah.
Take down the cards. I'll put a few of the ones up that I like.
Yeah.
I've
I've only got I've got 2 Maxes. I've got Alex Albon. I've got Carlos, and I've got Lando up as cards.
I'm putting both my Mashumi ones up.
I've put my driver cards up. I need to send away from the Williams ones actually.
I need to
because I need a Carlos. Because Ferrari never gave me driver cards last season when I sent away for them. What?
Trying to drink.
Sorry, I just said like Cole Palmer. What?
Send away for them now. Though.
I'm gonna send away for them now because I actually
might
really want a Carlos one.
Post them Wednesday.
I think I'll do that as well. I'll post them Wednesday.
Where can we post them?
There's post boxes near the train station.
Is there? Okay.
Mhm.
I might just take them to the post office
Office.
that's 50 steps away from my front door.
Yeah. You know what's really funny? My favourite chippy is right across the house from Jess, and I didn't know this until like we actually became friends. Like I need to go back. I'm actually really
You know
craving a
what?
portion of chips at the chippy right now.
One day, just come over and watch a race at mine and we can get chippy.
Absolutely.
I've also got a really good pizza place.
Yeah, that's
Where I live, right?
Street, by the way.
I live next to a train station, next to like all the main bus stops to go into town. I've got a great pizza place,
Yeah.
great chippy, post office shop.
Got a great kebab shop as well.
Oh, great kebab shop, yeah.
So I'm actually just going to ask this now. What rookie do you hope,
Oliver Berman.
man? I'm actually going to say Bortoletto. I have such high hopes for him. I hope he does brilliantly.
It's just a Ferrari in my blood that's going Ollie.
Yeah, that's...
Because I think they're doing a Project Charles with Ollie. So
Of
Ollie
course they are.
Ollie will come in once
Lewis retires.
Lewis somehow finally.
I mean, he said himself he wasn't gonna, but I'm like, I'm gonna give
He's
you...
like, I'm going to be here for a while. I'm like,
no, you're not.
Puck, please.
You're gonna get that 8th title, and you're just
Don't
gonna
even get
vanish.
the 8th, mate. Give it till 2026. Get the no DRS
The
rule.
moment Cadillac comes in, he's off skis, man.
He's like, nah, I'm not doing this.
Cadillac have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever, by the way. Sign back Logan Sargent, full American team.
True. But I want Mick signed, because Mick said he wants another chance.
Get Mick and Logan as a duo. That would be so
class.
cute.
The people that were done wrong.
Yeah.
The people that James Vils has spoke bad about.
Yeah, the people James Vils has talked smack about.
Get them in a Cadillac.
Get them in a Cadillac.
To be fair, I think Cadillac livery is going to be sick,
I
though.
do think it's going to be sick because see the World Endurance Championships for Cadillac, Jenson Button, my goat, they look brilliant.
Just the colour theme of the team makes me
love
think I'm like...
Cadillac so much.
I'm so
Cadillac
excited.
cars as well, like just actual road cars.
Yeah. I'm very excited. As much as I hate the uneven number on the grid, though, I'm like 11 teams is going to kill me off.
I like the fact there's 22 drivers. I like that number. That's why I was a Jensen fan for so long. JB22, like
my lucky number's 24, guys, but I don't want 24 cars on the grid. So.
My lucky number actually is 463.
Okay, yeah, we're not doing that.
No. Let me. I'm actually getting this. I'm getting this as a tattoo in Barcelona because, like, when you think about it, right, this is gonna sound so daft, right? But 463, right? 46, Valentino Rossi. 3, Daniel Ricciardo. 4, Lando Norris. 6, Nico Rosberg. 63, George Russell. Not so much. I'm not too happy about the George bit.
Oh.
Also, right, I understand politics should be kept out of sports. George Russell, you have some explaining to do.
Yeah, that recent stuff.
What was that about Miami?
Interesting take there, mate.
Very interesting take. I mean, he comes from money. Are we surprised he's a bit of a conservative?
But there's other people that come from money who
Are not
decent
like
human
that.
beings.
Lando Norris. Anyway, 53 minutes. I think that's the longest time we've actually spent recording.
We're good at yapping together.
Yeah,
though.
we can yap, guys.
This is why I'm very excited for the podcast to start back up, because me and Erin can yap for centuries.
We can actually properly yap. This is brilliant. But I think that's everything covered, actually.
I think so.
So we will see you next Tuesday again for the Australia debrief.
Yeah, let's go. Goodbye.
So I've been Erin.
I've been Jess.
And we'll see you next week. Bye.